Hello, today I want to go over the OwnerGo survey tool, which can be used to send surveys to your residents or other groups in the community. To get started, go to the Residents menu, then click on Communications. Then at the very top, click Create New Survey. So I'm going to show you two different types of ways you can send surveys. You can either have the choices, and these are all multiple choice surveys, have the choices in a picture, or you can have the choices in text. So first I'm going to go over the picture format. So if you add some text here and then go to the picture tool, choose File, then I've already put together a picture with the four different choices, and you've noticed I've numbered them 1 through 4. These are ceramic plates, ceramic pieces here. So it's important that you match the choices that you have in your survey to the survey type here at the top. If they don't match, then it's going to really confuse your survey recipients. Some other choices here are you can choose whether you want there to be one response per unit or one response per email. Now, a lot of units may have just one person, so there's a one bedroom with one person. That's not going to matter that much, but you may have some units that have two owners that are sent separate emails, and perhaps they have some tenants as well. So if you want all those people responding to your survey, if you select one answer per email, then the person in the one bedroom unit may not have as much of a voice in the decision. So I'm going to select one answer per unit here. Now you also have the opportunity to allow people to change their answers after they've submitted the answer to the survey. Sometimes you may not want them to go back and change their answer. And just like emails, you have the ability to change the audience within the community. You can even specify specific units by selecting this and then typing in the unit numbers here, ranges of unit numbers, that kind of thing. For this, though, I'm going to send it to all owners. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to show you the other way that you can send a survey, and that's through specifying the answers in text. So I'm going to delete this and then paste something I had in Microsoft Word here. You'll notice that I have a deadline in here, and it's important you include a deadline because some people just may read the email and say, oh, I can answer this later. And if you're expecting an answer by the end of the week, you may want people to go ahead and submit the answer to the survey as soon as possible if time is of the essence. You also want to fully describe what the purpose of the survey is, and also perhaps whether or not the board will be sending out the results of the survey. Another thing to include is whether the results are a pending decision. Maybe people overwhelmingly want one thing, but the board decides that perhaps another thing is more prudent based on circumstances and the money involved. So you want to explain all that to your residents so they fully understand what the survey is being used for and the importance of the survey. You'll notice this one has 5 different options here, so you want to make sure that the questions that the options that the OwnerGo provides the owners is consistent here. So I'm going to select A, B, C, D, and E here. And also make sure you include the subject here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy what I have here in Microsoft Word, paste it here. So I'm going to go ahead and send the survey. Now, just like any email, the surveys are going to be queued, and within about 5 minutes or so, the emails will be sent out to your residents. And as people respond, you'll be able to come back to this page and view the results. So here I'm showing you an example email that a recipient received, and you'll notice here at the top it has all the community information, just like any other OwnerGo email. The actual question is listed below that, and then you'll see this big orange button here which prompts the recipient to respond to the survey. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and this takes you to a secure web page where they can answer the question here. And you'll notice they have all the 5 responses here that you'd expect. So for this particular one, I'm going to select D, new rubber flooring material, and submit my answer. And you see it tells me that the answer has been received. It also, if they come back to this page, it actually tells them the last time they answered this question. Now, if you remember, we selected the option where they can come back and change their answers. So I'm going to go ahead and change the answer to C and hit answer question again. So back on the communication screen, I went ahead and answered a bunch of the other surveys just to give you an idea of how the results would look when multiple people respond to the survey. I'm going to go ahead and click refresh here to refresh the results because I did submit that new response there. So if I scroll this down to look at the answers here, we can actually look at the pie chart here, and you can move your mouse over to see each group what percentage responded with that answer. So you'll see with question A, that was the most popular. 37% said they wanted a new treadmill. The second most popular was B with 21%, wanted to refurbish the weight machines. And you see C got 16%, and then 26% of people didn't respond at all. And I would say that's pretty typical with surveys you send out. You're not going to get 100% participation. Now, if you want to download the results, you can select this download spreadsheet button here. So if you scroll down, you can actually see more detail visually on who answered what and what responses each person answered. If you run your mouse over each answer, you can actually see the time of which they responded to the question. And all the answers are color-coded, as you can see, and it matches the graph at the top. You'll notice that on the communication record you can see who actually read the email and which emails were it only was just sent to the person. Now this functionality relies on the pictures being viewed in the email, and some people actually have the picture viewing disabled, so that functionality doesn't work, and that's why you'll see some people actually have responded to the survey, but it shows that they have not actually read the email, and that's because they have the picture viewing turned off in their email client. So that goes over the survey function. We at OwnerGo really hope this helps you manage your community and helps you communicate with your residents in a more thoughtful manner. Thanks for watching.